action. I'm live. Whoa. I'm glowing. That's weird. Okay. Hi, guys. So I'm talking to you today a little bit about... Okay, I don't know what's happening. Whoa, Facebook. Okay. I'm talking to you today about an experience I had earlier this week where I was handing out flowers to people that I thought were deserving of them. You can literally only see my eyeballs right now. Okay. Whoa, you guys, this is intense. So earlier this week with my Ascension Leadership Academy, we were given the task of handing out flowers to strangers. They had to be people that we had never met before, and we had to acknowledge them for something amazing that was standing out to us. So, for example, I would go up to somebody who was staring out at the sunset on the boardwalk, and I would go up to them and I would say, "Hi, my name is Melissa, and I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge you because I think it's really amazing that you took the time after what I'm sure was a very busy day to enjoy the sunset and really take some time for yourself and enjoy this moment. And I wanted to talk to you about that and see how you're doing," that kind of thing. And it was really interesting to me the last few days as I've been thinking about it and reflecting on the experience. First of all, I loved it. It was amazing to connect with people on such a personal level and to really see their response when I, offered them a flower. But what's been really standing out to me that I wanted to address in today's live video is how resistant and reserved people were when it came to me giving them the flower. So every single person except for one was very suspicious. They were like, these were the responses. "What do you want? Do I need to tip you? How much does it cost? I'm not interested. No thanks, I don't have time." So all of those responses from the about 16 roses I handed out, so about 16 interactions, one was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. This is so nice of you. This made my day." And while the responses of the others ended up being very similar to that, their initial response was very hesitant and very suspicious. So it made me really think, why as a people, especially here in the United States, are we so, resistant? And why do we automatically jump to the conclusion that they want something from us? It's because kindness is not something that is just readily out there. You don't walk across the street and have the person next to you helping you across most often. When you're in an elevator, you don't often have conversation with the people that are in there with you. How often do you greet the person that's cleaning your apartment building? Or how often do you converse with the person who's checking out your groceries? So it really made me think about the importance of spreading kindness and love and really taking notice of the response when you do so. Because I found it fascinating. I thought it was extremely interesting that while I was doing something really nice and kind, a lot of people wanted nothing to do with it because they thought I wanted something from them. And a lot of people were really skeptical and suspicious that I had ulterior motives, that I could not possibly just be spreading love and joy, because who in the world does that? So it made it really clear to me that not only is this something we all need to take on and do more often, it made me really think about, now I know what my response would be going through Ascension Leadership Academy, but if I hadn't, so a month ago, let's just say, if somebody had approached me with a flower on the boardwalk, would I have been one of those skeptical people? I totally would have been, 100%, because my mindset was completely different. I often am in the mentality and think to myself, okay, what does this person want from me? And that's what we've been trained and ingrained to have an auto response to. It's not common that, it's so much less common for somebody to be kind and nice and be genuine that we automatically think it's the alternate option, that somebody's out for something, that they need a tip or need to get paid or whatever it may mean, that they're hustling in some capacity. They're not just spreading love and kindness. So I thought it was really fascinating, and I know this musing, isn't necessarily going anywhere. I don't have a direct message. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about the thought process and how interesting it was. And I really encourage you to do things like this that really stretch you, that completely push you outside your comfort zone, and that you would never do otherwise. I would have never bought a dozen roses and spent $20 of my own money to then make 15 different people's evenings. my roses had extra flowers in them. So I'm tossing around these numbers. It was like an exaggerated baker's dozen. I had 16 flowers in my bouquet. It was beautiful. Oh, hi, Kathleen. Thanks for joining. So yeah, it was just really interesting to me, and it made me reflect on why do we naturally do that? Why are we naturally suspicious of others? Why are we naturally thinking that a stranger who's trying to help us actually has an ulterior motive? And it's because it's so uncommon in our society for kindness and love to just naturally happen. And it really made me passionate about getting out in the streets every day and making a difference in the world every single day, whether it be to the person that's cashing me out at the cash register at the food store, whether it is the person in the elevator, whether it's somebody I'm walking past on the street. Honestly, one of my good friends, Manny, maybe Manny will be watching this later, I met him in the street. He literally walked up to John and I, and he was like, hey, are you guys talking about Gary Vaynerchuk? I'm a huge fan. And, like, it was friends at that instance, and we immediately bonded, and now we're besties. So, like, magic can really happen when you put yourself outside of the box, when you put yourself outside your comfort zone, when you are a maniac on a mission to create a difference in the world. Magical things can happen. So I just encourage you guys to empower yourselves to do things that are totally outside the box. Be a friendly stranger. Do awesome things. Do awesome things to others, and I promise you it will not only come back in tenfold, that kindness, you will be so blessed because of it. You'll also learn a lot of important lessons like I did on Tuesday as I handed out my flowers. I was just learning from every single individual I came in contact with, and it was an amazing experience. I love you guys. Hope you're having an awesome Cinco de Mayo. I'm here chilling, working, doing my thing, working hard. John's in his ALA weekend 3. But I love you guys. Hope you're having an amazing Friday. Sorry for the funky color. Look at that. It's like, woo. Facebook, get your shit together. All right, bye, guys.